Here for another week. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Beyond Click and Cliff, a podcast of your pleasure for you to sit down, relax, or listen to while you work, do other things, clean, do your chores, whatever you're doing. Have me on in the background. Maybe I can make you laugh, chuckle, or make you think about some things. A little update for you. We are unthawed. As soon as we made that podcast last week, the gates of water opened, and luckily we didn't freeze. So that's awesome. And there's one more thing. On this podcast show, there is a poll in the post area. I'll put a question out there. I would like for you to answer. Just maybe, we can keep... And the poll's basically, you want me to keep telling you about life experiences, my thoughts, my opinions? Or do you actually want me to podcast and talk about a certain subject and research and do all that good jazz? So go vote for what you would like to hear more out of me or anything out of me. Go hit that. Go vote. All right. Anyway, back at the ranch. It's February already. This year's already zooming by. And today's the 11th. It's February 11th. So this weekend is the big February 14th. It is Valentine's Day. Y'all like Valentine's Day? I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, we go to school and get these Valentine cards with candy, and we made our own Valentine's mailbox out of Kleenex boxes, and all and the Cupid hit every time. As you grow older, you find that significant other that you fall in love with, and you buy Valentines for them and take them out to a nice restaurant and wine and dine them. Try to have a wonderful night with them, Me and my wife have been married for about 24 years. Oh, yeah, 24 years. We've been together for about 27, 28 years, all in total. Dating until today. But yeah, we were married for 24 years, like I just said. And I think we went out on Valentine's. We did that dating, but we didn't do it very much when we were married. We just kind of went on the thing of, we're supposed to love each other every day. We don't need to celebrate it one day a year, And I know other people do, and that's cool. They set that day aside just for that. That's all cool. But let's just face it. After 24 years, my wife knows how romantic I am. She don't think I can exceed more than what I already did. We don't give Valentine's gifts. I tell her I love her every day. She tells me, I love you too, every day. So we tell each other every day that we love them. So, I don't buy my wife gifts because I don't even know what she wants. That's pretty sad, right? She doesn't know what she wants, right? And, so I usually just let her get what she wants and let her pay for it out of the account, and there you go. Happy Valentine's Day, honey. I am not a very romantic person. I just never been that way. And my wife knows this. And she knows I'm not. We go out to eat all the time. What's special about that one day? It's just a day. I know all y'all out there go, man, that guy is not a good guy. He doesn't love or whatever. I do love. I love all my family, friends. I love my wife. I love my child. I love everybody. And so, therefore, we don't really celebrate. It's like Christmas. This year we did kind of do Christmas. We kind of bought each other gifts open on Christmas, but usually it's just a Christmas we find something we want around the year, we just get it, and that's our Christmas present. So, yeah, there's that. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, but I love my wife to death. And she knows this. And I'm going to tell you, I love my wife to death. I don't know, some of y'all may remember the story of my life when I got sick and was on life support. She was there every second of the day. She took 120, was it FMLA days? And she also took time off even after that. And she was there by my side every day in the hospital, at home, when I was recovering. Every step of the way, she was sitting there by my bedside, snoring. But she was there. If I needed something, she would hop up and go do it. She is the best woman out there, in my opinion. I wouldn't trade her for nobody. She's perfect for me. But let's get out of the sappiness and stuff. So, I remember my dad, when I first started getting married, when I first thought about asking her to marry me, I had a little discussion with my dad and my mom, actually just my dad. And I asked my dad, goes, when did you know that you loved mom? This is one of those son, heart and talks, and my dad didn't do either. He said, I thought I loved her from day one. Well, geez, Dad, that's pretty deep. And then, then I go, he said, I just loved her. I thought about her every minute of the day, and I just knew that I wanted to spend my life with her. So, well, that's okay. Because I was trying to measure where my feelings was, because I knew marriage was a big commitment, right? I knew it was going to be a big commitment. And I was born where it lasted. You didn't get divorced. Divorce wasn't even an option. This is how I was raised. You work it out. All the troubles, differences, you find a way. And I'm not saying you guys' situation is a whole lot different, but I'm just saying that's how I was raised, and I was from the old school. So I went into my mom. I go, all right, Mom, what made you think you loved Dad enough to marry him? And this is what surprised me. She goes, I don't think I was in love with your dad when we first got together. I liked him. I thought he was a handsome fella, but I just didn't know. He asked me to marry him, and I reluctantly said yes. Sometimes I'm saying, whoa, wait, my mom don't love my dad? What's going on here? I go, so you married my dad without being in love with him? And she goes, she goes, I loved him, but I wasn't sure if I was in love with him. I was young, and I go, well, okay, y'all been married ever since, y'all been married for a long time. What? She goes, I grew in love with him, and then I finally fell in love with him after a couple years. Just she goes, I knew I loved her dad. I just wasn't sure for myself if I was in love, and I just went with it. Is what she said. So well, that's weird, But at the end of the day, they did love each other. They fought like normal couples did. Had a little spats. I'm not really fought, but a little spats, little disagreements, and they worked it out. They've been married. They didn't separate. They were married for I don't know how many years before they passed away, but they were a good couple. They taught me what a married couple should be, and I don't know if I'm living in those shoes or not. I doubt it, but I'm trying. But so the day when I finally asked my wife to marry me at Denny's restaurant, go me. Yeah, y'all don't believe me? You can ask her. I didn't take her to a fine restaurant. I took her to Denny's, and we had breakfast. And I asked her I didn't even get on her knee. I just looked at her, hey, you want to marry me? And she goes, yeah, okay, we're engaged. Good, let's go. That's how as romantic it got. And we've been married for 24 years now, and like I said, I don't regret it. I've done some things I probably shouldn't have, and she forgave me for them, so, I love her. She's the perfect wife for me, and I won't trade her in for nothing. But so, therefore, you see what I'm saying? You see, yeah. Not very romantic at all. That was it. I married her in October of 2000, I think. No, that wasn't right. 2001. And I just got on full time with the fire department, so Chief told me, and I told him I was getting married, I need a couple of days off, and he pulled me to his office. He goes, all right, we offer this to every guy who comes on who's about to get married. The department will buy you a one-way bus ticket to anywhere you want to go, free of charge. Like, one bus ticket, one way. They're trying to tell me to run. I didn't take it. I married her, and we've been good ever since. We've been good. So yeah, this is my Valentine's story. Valentine's Day story. I don't know. I try to keep my podcast with the theme of the month. This is perfect. Now anybody asks, well, how did you meet your wife? Well, I knew we were childhood friends. I knew her since I was in the 5th grade. Went to church together, and we kind of dated in high school, and we ended it, and then later in years we met back up, and all she wrote. So hopefully anybody listening to me, y'all are married. I hope you are having a good day on Valentine's Day, and I hope you have hope your relationship is good. It's always good to have somebody to fight life with, and you need a partner, I think. So if you're married or got a significant other, good. I know some of you may not, and whatever the reason may be, I get it, but Valentine's Day, I'm telling you, man, that is a money-making day, just like any other holiday of that nature. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Easter, buying all the Easter baskets, all the Valentines and Valentine's candy, and I'm sure Victoria's Secret's making a killing. Christmas, every store in the world is doing a Black Friday, and they're making money off of everybody because they got to get Christmas gifts. And Thanksgiving, all the grocery stores are running out of food for Thanksgiving. So, there's money-making things on these holidays. I get it, but I don't know. You guys, hope you all do have a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I know it was kind of rambling, not another life story, how I met my wife and where I asked her to marry her and stuff. And everybody knows how big a romantic I am by doing that. And I'll tell you, I'm not very romantic. I never claimed to be. I claim to be myself. And that's all I will ever claim to be is myself. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Like I end it every time. Make sure you be somebody's light, somebody's darkest cloud. And somebody could be having a bad day. A hello from you can make today a whole lot better. Treat others how you want to be treated. That's it. That's how I think this is how this world could work. If you treat others good, they'll treat you good too. You may get that straggler, but they're just having a bad day that day. Just try to be positive. Throw some positivity out in the world. It ain't going to hurt. I promise. It's not going to hurt to be nice to people. It's not going to hurt. I don't know. But guys, I hope you enjoy it. Until the next one, have fun, be safe, and by the way, happy Valentine's Day.